the Wrangler Willys 4xe, which is the denomination that Jeep uses for the Wranglers, and it means that it's a plug-in hybrid. It comes with a 2-liter engine, 4-cylinder turbo, combined with a 17 kilowatts lithium-ion battery pack that, combined with the engine, produces 375 horsepower and 470 pound-feet of torque. Both extremely healthy numbers. It's a lot more than any other Wrangler. I have to check on the 392, but in the regular lineup, this is the most power and torque that you can get. And of course, the biggest advantage of this vehicle. It is paired to an 8-speed automatic transmission, and in electric only mode it goes as far as 35 kilometers using electricity only, no engine required. So what is the advantage of the plug-in hybrid? Well, of course, the fact that you can go electric and gas combined will give you a further range in terms of refilling the tank. It helps the planet a little bit, but for Jeep owners, I believe the advantage is mostly on the torque and the instant acceleration, which is crazy great. Also, when off-roading, you have the advantage of using electric only mode, which will make the whole thing a lot quieter, and because of the amount of torque, the car will crawl better and can have some of the off-roading functions with a little bit of extra power and enjoyment, because it's an electric only mode. Granted, it won't go too far, so you need to make sure that if you are off-roading with a Wrangler 4xe, you have a way to recharge soon. But if the battery is depleted, you will end with the regular gas engine, which is the same that you'd find in other Wranglers on the 2-liter turbo. So it's plenty for this car, sufficient, so you will never suffer or have any different experience by having the Wrangler without the battery. Again, you lose the torque and the extra power, but you will still have adequate running car with a gas only. So far, everything sounds perfect to me. Some of the safety features for the Wrangler, or this particular one that I'm driving, that is 4-door Willys 4xe, are things like full speed forward collision warning detection, advanced brake assist, and available blind spot monitoring depending on the package. For 2024, the Jeeps added also side airbags, which is super good to have. So there is not really a competitor for the Wrangler 4xe unless we go to the recently launched Mercedes G-Wagon, which is all electric, and luxury brands that will charge you a lot more for a car like this. So I think it's in a league of its own. But these are the prices. I'm giving you the whole range on the screen. So the 4xe lineup starts around 60,000 Canadian for the Sport, and it goes all the way up to 88,000 Canadian for the Rubicon. The one that I'm driving, which is the Willys again, comes around $65,000 Canadians, and all of those prices are without options. You can see the US prices as well in the screen. Fuel economy for the Wrangler 4xe is 4.5 liters equivalent per 100 kilometers in the city, and 5.2 liters equivalent for 100 kilometers in the city, which is 49 mpg equivalent combined. Something very important when talking about plug-in hybrids and electric vehicles is the charging. So this one can charge the car fully in level 1 charging in about 12 hours. And if you use a level 2 charger, it will be around 2 hours. Ideally is to, if you are having or want to get into a plug-in hybrid, is to get installed a charging station at home so you can really charge it overnight, and you can always enjoy the advantage of the fully electric when driving only electric, or the additional power when combining with a gas engine. The 4xe comes only in the 4-door configuration for the Wranglers across the lineup. There is no 2-door 4xes. From driving perspective, I'm going to focus only on the electric part. I already reviewed my own. I own Wrangler Willys 2-door, so you can see that video as well in the channel. So I'm going to focus on the electric part. This is a Wrangler, handles and drive like any other Wrangler. The suspension is firm but not uncomfortable. The steering weight is very, very light, which is perfect for off-roading and in the city. For precision driving or the highway, it gets dead on center and you have to do a lot of corrections. This for some reason feels a little bit different than mine, so maybe they have done some updates on the steering. I'm not sure, I have to research that. But it's not a car that you want to be driving high speed, or when you need, unlike tight driving dynamics. That's not the core of the Wrangler. It's off-roading and nowadays more like a family car, city car, SUV car. So for that, it's perfect. The seats are comfortable enough. So now to the electric part. I'm driving, and all my drive so far has been in electric only. I can see the battery being consumed. The battery gets recharged by using the brakes. It has a max regeneration button here that makes the car go to almost a full stop, which applies the brakes as soon as you, let me see, we go to a stop. It does go to a full stop. It goes with that function. Using such an aggressive braking, it helps the battery to regenerate and get more battery on, which is good. And the engine also helps a little with recharging the battery. So all this drive on electric only, of course, makes the car really quiet, even for a Wrangler and with these tires. I'm kind of surprised with that, and I have been driving plug-ins in my reviews lately, and I'm getting more and more inclined to get one the next time. This is really cool. The fact that I'm going now in electric only, 70 kilometers per hour, super quiet, and I'm driving a Wrangler, that's crazy. And it's not a fully electric, which I'm not ready for it, and I don't think the infrastructure is there yet for it. A plug-in hybrid or a hybrid, to me, is a way to go. And this is making me think about this like really, really hard. I'm really enjoying this. This is really cool. So let's try the acceleration for 1 second. That was cool. I think I prefer the hybrid mode or the cruising and coasting in electric mode. more than the whole acceleration thing. And to be honest, by doing that, you just consume your battery and more gas. And I think, you know, if you're going to have a plug-in hybrid, the whole saving gas, extending your range, and enjoying the electric part without the battery anxiety is where plug-in hybrids and hybrids shine. And I think it's way more enjoyable than just floating the car all the time to see the power from the